guys, I'm Gio.
I'm Bart.
I'm Tiffany.
I'm Joe, and you're watching Ask the Feels. And today we have a question from Blonde.
Hi, so I've been friends with this girl for about 4 years now, and lately she's kind of starting to annoy me, and I don't really want to be friends with her anymore, but I don't know how to tell her. So I was wondering how I could tell her without coming off mean or rude, and if you're in my situation, what would you do? Thank you.
I think breaking up with a friend is like unnecessary. You don't really have to tell them anything, and no matter what you say is gonna piss them off or gonna hurt them. But I don't know, is this a girl thing? Like you have to officially break up with your friend?
Well, I mean, how else would you do it? I mean, I guess the natural way is you guys just kind of slowly stop hanging around. But I feel like if it's an issue that you can kind of like present to the table in a nice way, and hopefully they can work on themselves so that they don't become annoying or hard to be around. Because I've done it before. So it was this girl that I hung out with in college for a bit. I really, really liked her. I sound like I'm talking about a guy. But I really, really liked her. I thought she was a great female. Like, I really looked up to her. But she was that type of girl that nothing ever went right in her life. Like, she was just constantly depressed. And, like, everything was just always going wrong with her. So as a friend, I would try to help her and like try to hear her out so that we could fix her problems, but then things would never change. And then I just told her like, hey, you know what? Like, I really love you, but you need to get your life together, because I can't keep being like, you know, your emotional punching bag, it felt like. So I was like, if you can't change that about yourself, I really can't hang out with you. And I feel like that's kind of the breakup part of it. And I don't feel like I didn't have to, like, I didn't feel like it would be fair to our friendship to just kind of like let it die out. Like, I really wanted to hold on to her as a friend, and I wanted to keep her in my life. So I was hoping that maybe she can either give me a solution as to how she's gonna change, or how we can like work on this together so that we can be in each other's lives. But she presented nothing, and she was just like, oh, I guess I can't do anything about it. So then I just thought like, okay, well then that's official. Like, now we can, you know, part ways, and there was no bad blood. Like, it was really cool.
Did you ever run into her ever since then?
No, I never saw her again because she was here from out of state.
Because that's the part that I feel like is kind of weird, when like if you were to officially break up with your friend, and then so when you guys end a relationship, it's probably hard to end on good terms.
Yeah.
And then later on you run into the guy or the girl that's your friend that you broke up with. I think that's like, it's almost like running into an enemy, I feel.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't see it. I mean, because she didn't end it, or at least how she presented it to me, it didn't feel like there was any sort of resentment. It just felt like, oh fuck, like this sucks. Like, you know, I'm gonna lose.
But when you reduce it, because like if you're together, right? Let's say we're together right now, and we break up, and then we have a good breakup, then it gets reduced to friends. So if you're friends, then what does that get reduced to?
Nothing,
you know?
just like acquaintances.
Strangers?
Yeah.
So now when you see them at like a supermarket, you just pretend like you didn't even see them?
No, if I saw her, I would go up to her and hug her and like try to catch up, and she'd be like, dude, how did everything, you know, pan out from that conversation? Like, how are you doing now?
But aren't they gonna be like, well, I thought we're not even friends anymore. Why are you asking
I
me to
guess,
take
yeah, that's the part of breaking up with friends that I don't understand, is because it's, I don't know, maybe girlfriends have a different type of closeness that I'm not used to, because I heard a lot of times where girls would like break up with their friends, they have to officially tell them that they're not like friends anymore or whatever. But for me, it's more like, well, he's got shit he's got to handle. I do have a different set of friends, and I don't have to be with them every day or whatnot. And if he invites me to go kick it, I could tell him I don't want to hang out with him that day. But I don't ever want to burn a bridge with someone, because you're not giving them a chance to recover, or like, I don't know, I don't have any, like, there are people that I can grow out of, but I don't break up with friends. That's something that I just don't do, unless it's really bad.
So I think it had to be officialized to some extent so that she understands why we're not kicking it as often as we were. If that makes any sense. If you see someone day in and day out and they know everything about you, they know that they can immediately open up and start venting, and now you guys talk about problems, it's like now you're saying, hey, like, I can't do that with you anymore.
Well, because I had a best friend, and he ended up becoming like this weird guy, and he got really annoying, and I didn't have to break it off officially with him. I just started hanging out with him less and less, and then we just ended up like just saying hi to each other every time we saw each other, or if like the whole group was together, we'd say hi. But I never had to officially be like, dude, you're fucking annoying as fuck right now. I was just like, dude, this guy is getting annoying, and I didn't feel like I had to put it in his face, because I just felt like it was a part of him that he couldn't change, and he actually embraced it, and it was becoming more like that. So I just reduced the amount of time that I hung out with him. I just didn't call him up anymore, and when he called me up, I just didn't come out as much, and then he just slowly started not to call me up.
Yeah, that's how I would handle my friendship breakups too. I never officialized it like what you did. It was more like, okay, you know what, I can't hang out with you anymore, and I don't really want to hang out with you anymore, so if you're gonna be hitting me up, like in my own head, I'd be telling myself this, like, you know, like, I just can't hang out with this person anymore, I just don't want to be friends with them anymore, so I'm just not gonna respond anymore.
I guess I see it as like you're kind of abandoning them, especially if it's something that you feel like is not healthy. With her particular situation, I just felt like it just wasn't healthy for her, because she was constantly being depressed. So I just felt like, yo, like I want to help you out, but I just can't. So I felt like I was just abandoning her if I did that. Like, well, I'm just not gonna kick it with her. Like, she just has to settle her own shit on her own.
And she just took it as, okay, well, I can't change myself, so we just shouldn't talk anymore. So she's the one who took it to that step.
Yeah.
Oh, so you gave her an opening.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to see how, like,
Yeah.
I can help you or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different then.
Yeah.
It was never like an official we're done. Like, I don't want to be your friend. It's like, I'm here for you for
So
whatever you want.
in this girl's case, I think she's already made her decision, and I think that's kind of fucked up, is making a decision that you don't want to hang out with someone without communicating with them all the things. You got to give people a chance to grow and learn. And if you don't confront them for all the things that they're annoying you about, and you just make the decision to just leave them, it's kind of fucked up, because they didn't even know that they were being annoying. It might cause some really weirdness between you two, but if you let shit build up to the point where you just leave people, it's not good either. So
I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Ask the Feels. Don't ever miss a beat, and make sure to subscribe. Make sure to watch this last video. It was so funny.
Did you try like pulling it all the way back and see what happens? Like, come on, let me see the gopher.
You can pull all the way back, but it was really painful for him.
Oh, really?
it's like just constricting. It's kind of like this is the hole, and it's like.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so even during sex, like when he wouldn't wear a condom, he would have to like kind of like put his skin forward and then kind of insert it that way, because then I
With
guess
the skin over it?
Yeah, because then I guess it wouldn't hurt that way. It was really different. I've never experienced that, but I guess that's the way where it wouldn't hurt him. Because if I would just grab it and just try